So I'm going to welcome Jude and Emma to the stage in a second, who are going to talk to us about the perfect pairing. So let's all take a moment and step into their shoes.
This is a big room that is very much bigger when you get on stage. So we're standing between you and Brian Cox, so we will be as quick as we can. So we're going to talk about the perfect pair. I'm Jude, I'm Email Marketing Manager at Shoe, and this is my lovely colleague Emma, who is our Senior CRM and Loyalty Manager. And today we are going to talk all about how we've paired personalised engagement to create some seriously impactful customer journeys. The perfect pair, you may say. I joined Shoe in 2022, which is 3 years ago, and my job is to look after all of the BAU emails and any transactional post-purchase journeys. So if you've received a sale email, a promotional email, maybe a brand partnerships email from Shoe, it's mine. I hope you enjoyed it. When I joined the business, there was a real appetite to grow the email channel. Doing that in a couple of ways. One, through the CRM Loyalty Club, which Emma will talk about, and also through BAU, which we wanted to look at how we did that with different things, and that's where Movable Ink came in. So we started working with Movable Ink in early 2023, and when we began, we had two really clear objectives with the Movable Ink team. Number one, we wanted to increase performance of email campaigns and introduce gamification, and we also wanted to drive increased repeat purchase rates and higher customer lifetime value, something I'm sure everyone in this room wants to do. We started working on smaller campaigns that we could easily implement into our BAU campaigns and then mirror them into what we do with the Shoe Club. So we use things regularly like timers, abandoned basket, category banners. But today we want to talk about some of the bigger campaigns that we have done. At the heart of all of this for both Shoe and Movable Ink is our shared mission to drive one-to-one personalisation, not just for those all-important clicks, but to build a great customer experience that surprises and delights, and more importantly, builds measurable growth, which is what we all want. The first campaign I'm going to talk to you about is our gamification campaign that we did. I know Scratch has been talked about a lot today, so it's a good one to talk about. We did gamification really well in store, and the business really wanted to look at how do we replicate that online. So in store, we had a spin to win wheel, we had little scratch cards. So having the scratch to reveal offer was a great way to take that in-store experience online. Primarily, we decided to look at this for students. Students is a huge market for Shoe, particularly with Gen Z and now Gen Alpha coming into that student field. And at Shoe, we usually run two big student campaigns a year, one in April and one in September. Now, if anyone talks to students, you know that that is a big market. There is a lot of competition. Everyone is gunning for that student loan money. So how do we ensure that we stand out above the rest, and how do we get that and not our competitors? So we did Scratch to Reveal. We took our 20% offer and we did an A/B test. So 50% got the standard email, you know, here's your 20% off, please buy a pair of shoes from us. And the other 50% got our Scratch to Reveal offer. So the offer was hidden. We were asking the customers to do additional clicks, one through to scratch off and reveal their 20%, and then the other to get to the website. And even though it was a longer journey for the customer, we saw some really great results. A £16 increase in average order value against the static campaign, and a 48% increase in our click-to-open rate versus the standard campaign. So that's a 21% uplift overall. Some great results, especially for our first campaign. But we wanted more. We wanted more, and we were trying to understand how do we create engagement and excited in that crowded student market, and that is where our Peel to Reveal campaign came in. We decided to go for an element of surprise and delight. So instead of running this campaign with our usual 20% that we do in September, we pushed this into October to tie in with our student nights that we run in store in shopping centres. So the customer clicked Appeal to Reveal, and they were given a randomised win. So they either got a free pair of shoes for a year, 20% off, 15% off, or no win. But you can't get no prizes, so the no win, of course, encouraged our students to use the 10% off they get all year round on a pair of shoes. We, again, saw some really, really great results for this competition-style email. We saw 129% lift in click-to-open rate and 103% increase in conversion rate based on our average student emails. The perceived competition element really dramatically changed our customers' behaviour. It drove them to spend more, it gave perceived value, and it made Shoe really stand out in a time where a lot of people are going after students. We saw Peel to Real work so well that we now exclusively use it only for our Shoe Club student tier to give them that elevated experience and thank them for their loyalty. Black Friday. Oh, I'm sure we're all talking about this right now. So we used polling during Black Friday. Actually, we use polling a lot. We talk about it in spring. We're asking you, are you trainers? Are you getting those sandals already? And in autumn, are you onto your winter boots? Are you still grasping onto those summer sandals? We then follow up with results with category banners in following campaigns. We decided to use polling a lot during Black Friday last year. We first of all used it to understand the customer's intent to shop. So we took categories that we knew that we were going to have available during the sale, and we asked people what they were going to shop. Were they going after slippers, trainers, boots? What was it you were after? And then when we gave them the generic offer of the Black Friday discount, we were able to use category banners to give them that more one-to-one personalised experience. But another way that we did it, we used polling that was a really unexpected success for us was this email right here. So we noticed that we had a lot of customers that didn't actually shop with us on Black Friday, and we wanted to know why. Why did you not shop with us? Is it something we did? Is it because you weren't in the market for shoes? Was it the offers? What was it that you, why didn't you shop with us, basically? And the feedback was incredible. We got the data that we wanted. We got a little bit of LinkedIn kudos, which is always a nice, a nice bit of clout, because this simple yet effective way of gathering data really helped us with the customer. We unintentionally built brand awareness. We generated re-engagement with customers who didn't engage with us during the busiest period of the year for us. We captured important data, so we know what we will do better in our winter sale, in our summer sale, and in Black Friday this year. And we wrapped up Black Friday with the customer at the heart of it, making sure that we knew exactly what they wanted and how we can do better next time. Oh, one last thing. We generated 15K in additional revenue, and we saw a 15% increase in click-to-open rate, which during Cyber Monday madness, when your inbox is full of offers, deals, and Christmas messaging, is not a bad, it's not a bad win at all. So we were very, very delighted with that. All of these campaigns have fed into our wider strategy that we have gone on to use, especially with the Shoe Club. And I'm now going to pass over to my colleague Emma to tell you all about that.
Hey, thanks, Jude. Thanks for the quick intro earlier. I'm Emma, everyone. Nice to meet you. It's good to be here. I'm the Senior CRM and Loyalty Manager at Shoe. I've been at Shoe for 4 years now and primarily joined to launch and grow the Shoe Club loyalty scheme. So we're now quite a way through our journey, and it's become a key business pillar for us. It's really important. So we have the Shoe Club, we have a Shoe Club student tier, and my team look after the rewards element. So it's effectively a spend to earn model. But then we also have a lot of money can't buy experiences, giveaways, and brand partnership collaborations that are really important to add value to our customers. So we look after that. And then we also look after our CRM tech stack, which includes Movable Inc. And our CRM lifecycle journeys. And they're obviously loyalty lifecycle. They're obviously inherently linked. So today I want to focus on not only how Movable Inc. has helped us to improve the personalization for our loyalty customers, but also how it's helped me and the team to communicate the value of some of these messages that we can test in Movable Inc. and roll them out to wider business and make a greater impact. So a bit about the Shoe Club to start off. It's the heart of our CRM strategy. It's a key business pillar. Our goal is to grow customer lifetime value and basically the Shoe Club allows us to collect richer first-party data to do so. We have a vision to create a genuine community, to build really strong relationships with our customer that are beyond transactional, and the Shoe Club is helping us to do that. I guess before I go through some examples, a key thing to know is a pound is a point, 100 points is a £5 voucher. Those are issued automatically and they're sent to our customers in those £5 increments, which is something that you'll see in the next campaign that Movable Inc.'s helped us to kind of communicate better, because it is a bit confusing sometimes for customers. Some of the perks that we offer: early access, exclusive competitions, brand partnership access, and enhanced customer service as well. So I'll move on to our first campaign example that we're going to show you. So this is our reward reminders campaign. We were driving some really great acquisition in the first couple of years of the Shoe Club, and we were seeing people come back, but we weren't seeing them spend the rewards as much as we'd like. People were spending again, but they weren't using the discounts that they'd accrued. So we were obviously needed to change our strategy and communicate better these £5 off rewards that the customer would earn in their account. So we did some testing, and Movable Inc. helped us to come up with this really clear way of showing the balance in a customer's account. So previously we would have said, hey, you've got 2 £5 rewards to spend. But we were able to bring the data sources together and show it in a really clear hero image here, where you've got £10 off. It's a much more compelling message than what we were doing previously. So we saw an 133% increase in reward redemptions off the back of this campaign versus the weekly average beforehand. And we've continued to see the redemption rate grow, and this just sits in the background and does its work, which is a really great campaign for us. Thank you. So that campaign kind of became a launch pad for the reward redemption strategy that not only was part of our team, Jude's team, the wider digital team, but also the business as a whole, so retail as well. And we just started to pull as many levers as we could to try and increase this redemption. So this is our monthly summary campaign. We had a lot of backfill of customers that had earned rewards that weren't going to go into this journey, and we needed to stay in touch with them. So every month we send out this monthly newsletter to our customers that have outstanding rewards to let them know they've got money in their account and it's available to spend. It's a full end-to-end personalised email, so we pull in loads of different data sources, from name, rewards, product recommendations, even our store state data to say opening hours, find your nearest store, etc. So we saw a 2.93 percentage point increase in conversion rate versus a BAU average email for this send, and a 17 percentage point increase in reward redemptions. What's really great about this is we see redemptions spike, but they continue to stay high for the week after. And we also see in store the footfall and redemption rate for loyalty customers increases a couple of days after we send this out, and that happens month on month. So it's nice to see something digital transform in store as well. Thank you. A final example we have from loyalty is an early access to sale send. So this was the second time we'd done early access for Shoe Club members. And what was really key here was bringing together all the data we have on customers and being able to display it in a really compelling way. So these product recommendations are the same recommendations tool that we use on our website, so we're able to mirror what's on site in our email. But we're also able to layer on top of that our CRM or loyalty data to show customers the value that they'll get specifically to them. So you can have the product that the customer was already browsing. You can have the price that it is now with their rewards value taken off. So what was a £50 pair of shoes is now a £40 pair of shoes with your rewards, and also tell the points that they're going to earn. So it's really powerful, and it's seen an increase in conversion rate and 110% lifting revenue versus our first early access to sale trial. So yeah, it's really great to see this campaign pull together so many different data sources in one place. Thank you. So whilst all these campaigns are really great in the CRM world, and they're doing a really great job in changing the dial for our KPIs, they've helped us have a wider conversation with the business, which is really important to us, and why our partnership with Movable Inc. is so important. So that messaging that you saw, where we can now say the full credit on a customer's account, we were able to test that in email, prove that it increased engagement and redemptions, and then mirror that on the website, so on the PDP, PLP, checkout, to show that same messaging. And it's really nice for the team to be able to, build something in our channel, deliver it, and then see it rolled out across the business elsewhere. And then similarly, in store, we were able to influence the in-store experience. So where we showed the retail teams that pricing block example, that really then inspired them to talk about the rewards in a different way when having the verbal communication with customers. So at the moment, our retail team can check you into our stores. They know there and then how much you have in your account. So when you're trying on the shoes, they can tell you how much you're actually going to pay today, which might not be the price listed on the shoes. So that was really great. And then we obviously work with a lot of brands, big brands, and because loyalty continues to grow and we're collecting that third-party data or first-party data, we're able to then have stronger conversations with our brands and stronger support with our campaigns going forward. So yeah, whilst Movable Inc. is helping us do great things in both of our channels, it's really helped us roll out to the wider business some of these initiatives. So thank you for having us. Huh?